you. What? Yes, of course you. I need you to be a model for me. Yes, you are the perfect model to help me out. Great. Can you turn around? Yes, perfect. Keep going. Stop. Great. Thank you. What am I doing? Doesn't matter. Stay still. I didn't say you could turn around. Just like that. Yes. Don't move. Now, let's see. I draw the eyes like this. The other eye like this. And the nose like this. And now if I draw the mouth like this, with a tooth of course. Let's do 2 teeth. This. Perfect. Thank you, Charlie Brown. You were a perfect model. What? Oh, shush it, you. No need to be so dramatic. I can just wipe it off if you're that upset about it. Fine. Don't get smart with me, Charlie Brown. You said yes. There. It's all gone. What do you mean, let you see? Just take my word for it. It's all gone. You're welcome. You're lucky I was nice enough to not use permanent marker. I could have lent you some orange paint. You would make a great pumpkin. Oh, good grief. Now you've got me saying that dumb name. Haven't you been around Linus these days? He's been going on and on about the great pumpkin. Just last night, I got him writing another letter. I'm becoming the laughingstock of the neighborhood. All they talk about is my little brother who always writes to the great pumpkin. This is the 3rd year in a row he's doing this. I can't catch a break. And just like the years before, he's going to miss tricks or treats and the Halloween party at Violet's house. Oh. I didn't want to bring it up in front of you. Because, you weren't invited. What? What do you mean you got an invitation? Let me see. Definitely looks like the same one I got. That's definitely Violet's handwriting. Your handwriting would never look this nice. And I know you're definitely not good enough to forge your signature. Yep, this definitely looks like it came from Violet. What are you so happy about? Charlie Brown, if you got an invitation, it was a mistake. There were 2 lists, Charlie Brown. 1 to invite, 1 not to invite. You must have been put on the wrong list. Well, I guess it's too late to double check with Violet. Fine. I guess people are just going to have to deal with you being there. Do you have a costume for tricks or treats? Of course you should have a costume. You'd be a fool not to. Come on. Let's see what you got. Oh, good grief, Charlie Brown. A little trouble with the scissors? It looks like you did this upside down with your eyes crossed. What in the world kind of ghost are you going to tell people you are when you look like this? We'll figure it out, because I'm not going to help you. I don't want people to think that I'm okay with this. Let me show you what a good Halloween costume looks like. This year, I'm going to be a witch. A person should always choose a costume which is in direct contrast to her own personality. Which is why I chose this mask, of course. Everyone, and I mean everyone, will be impressed with how well put together my costume is. And that's exactly why yours will not be so accurate, Charlie Brown, since it's a perfect representation of your ineptability. What is Linus wearing? How should I know? He's probably not going to have a costume this year. Again, that stupid blockhead of a brother of mine is out in the pumpkin patch, making his yearly fool of himself. And there's no way he'd take scissors to his blanket. Which means, if he's going to be sitting in a pumpkin patch all night, I have to do tricks or treats for him. Can you imagine? Just take a look at how big of a bag I have to bring. I'll have to ask every grown-up we come across for an extra piece of candy for my stupid brother. That he couldn't come with us because he's sitting in a pumpkin patch waiting for the great pumpkin. It's so embarrassing to have to ask for something extra for that blockhead Linus. What a way to spend Halloween, right? At least I got him to give me a good pumpkin before he started camping out there. Halloween is not Halloween without a carved pumpkin. That's why I needed you to model for me, so I could figure out the right face. A perfect pumpkin is one thing, but even a perfect pumpkin can be ruined without a proper draft. Isn't it adorable? We spent all afternoon in that pumpkin patch, but it was worth it to find this one. I've never seen a more beautiful squash Linus doesn't even know what I plan to do with it. That Blockhead would cry if he saw me cutting it up. He'd think I was killing it. He'd probably call it the Great Pumpkin's brother or something stupid. What are you laughing at? Don't get smart with me, Charlie Brown. You know what? I heard Sally is going to spend all Halloween night with Linus in the pumpkin patch. You heard me. He invited her to stay with him. He told her exactly. On Halloween night, the great pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch and flies through the air to bring toys to all the good little children everywhere. And now she wants to find out for herself. What do you mean, why didn't I say something? Good grief, Charlie Brown. Of course I said something. I told her that Linus is just trying to rope her into his delusions. She's going to get to the end of the night and think about how much of a fool she is. Tricks or treats only come once a year, and she's going to miss it by sitting in a pumpkin patch with a blockhead. And yet, she won't listen to me. Linus knows what he's talking about. Linus knows what he's doing, she said. Just you wait, Charlie Brown. Your sister is going to be out there all night with my brother and make a complete mockery of herself. And when she figures that out, there will be restitution. You heard about fury and a woman scorned, haven't you? Well, that's nothing compared to the fury of a woman who has been cheated out of tricks and treat. All right. I have had enough of talking about this great pumpkin and all these blockheads that refuse to listen to me. Help me pick out which of these apples to fish for during Violet's party. Well, obviously Violet isn't here, and you are. You're as good as I can get right now. I know for a fact that Violet will have apple bobbing at her party, but this year she's decided to do something special for it. She's going to fill the tub with different kinds of apples. So not only do you have to catch one in your mouth, you then have to guess which kind of apple it is. Good grief, Charlie Brown, enough of your complaining. If I remember correctly, you're the one who first came to me. What do you mean I came to you? That's clearly not how I remember it. Why would I ever go purposefully looking for you? Now, quit your yapping and start tasting these apples with me. Okay, the first apple I got, I believe it's a gala. I can see that it's doing half red, half yellow. There's one side where it's turning red, but then as you go to the other side, it hasn't quite ripened yet into red, so it's more of a yellow. It's got a very long stem attached to it. Alright, let's give it a try. It has a very mild taste to it. Very mild sweetness. I think it would be perfect for eating at breakfast time because it's not too sweet. It won't leave you with a stomach ache, which, once Halloween is over and all the candy's been eaten, it will very much be needed. Okay. Let's try the second apple. Now, as for this second apple, I can see it is certainly visually very different from the first one. I can see that while the first one only had half yellow, half red, This one only has one little spot of yellow, while the rest is a very deep red. It smells like it's been freshly plucked from the tree, which is noted by the small stem here. It's much shorter than the first apple, but I do notice that the stem itself is thicker. Now, let's try a bite. Very interesting. Not only is it just a tad sweeter than the first apple, the thing that surprises me the most, oddly, is as I'm chewing it and tasting the juices, there is a bit of a mint flavor to it. Fascinating. I never considered apple and mint in a combination, but it works very well. This kind of apple would be perfect for a picnic on a cool, crisp, blue sky fall day. Or perhaps it would be an excellent choice to turn into an apple pie once winter comes. Yes. Definitely my favorite. And I think it would be very easy to pick out amongst all the apples in Violet's apple popping. Alright. And now for the third apple. Why do I have a green apple? What, do you think a green apple will make an obvious win for guessing what kind it is? Good grief. Do you think there's only one kind of green apple? You know, I truly worry about you sometimes, Charlie Brown. Of course, there are different types of green apples. Golden Delicious, Granny Smith, Crispin, Antonovka, Newton Pippin, Mutsu, Green Dragon. Why shouldn't I be surprised? You're clearly someone who's never had a Calville Blanc d'hiver before. Let's see. It definitely is green, but I do notice that in the spots where the skin concaves just a little bit, it concaves just a little bit, the green is slightly darker. The stem looks to be about the same thickness as the first apple, but I do notice that the color is slightly different. The brown is very rich, almost as if there is a bit of red in it. I can see at the top of the stem that it looks a bit red. Now, let's try a bite. True to the green apple reputation, it is a bit more tart compared to red or yellow apples. However, I find that the tartness of this green apple in particular is rather mild. I think that it would be a good way to introduce anyone who is not a fan of tart apples into this particular world, for it's not that strong. kind of green apple would be excellent in a crumble, or in a fruit salad drizzled in honey, mixing it with strawberries or bananas, with sweet fruit in particular. That way, the flavors would balance each other out perfectly. I see. Very good, very interesting. Alright, I think that's enough. If we keep this up any longer, we're also going to miss tricks or treats. Just look, I can see people already starting to show up at my door. I better let them in so we can get ready and go. Schroeder, how are you? Your costume looks really good. What? It's me, Lucy, not Patty. You don't recognize me? Patty's right over there. Of course I recognized her. A person should always choose a costume which is in direct contrast to her own personality. Hey, Big Ben, you better wipe your feet off at the door. If I see so much as a speck of soil on the carpet, I'll beat you with the broom I'll make you clean up with. Is this your first time tricks or treating? Well, it's very simple. All you have to do is walk up to the house, ring the doorbell, and say tricks or treats. Of course it's legal. Charlie Brown, what in the world kind of costume is that dog of yours wearing? A World War I flying ace? Now I've heard everything. Alright everybody, we'll go trick-or-treating and then over to Violet's for the big Halloween party.